been slacking on the boat life side of this whole adventure. Sometimes I need to call in for backup. Just like everything, laundry is not going as planned today.
Check that out. It's a shipping container. My name is Billy. This is Sierra. And this is our dog Jetty. And this is Adrenaline, our full-time floating home and office. Join us as we sail, surf, swim, dive, fish, and kiteboard through new and exotic places every day. Make sure you subscribe below and sit back and enjoy. We're just cruising around the little bay here in Portsmouth and just checking out what's around here. There's a few shipwrecks. There's 1, 2 back there, another sailboat over there, and then another sailboat right in front of us here. I could see why, like as soon as the wind and swell starts coming out of the north, they probably just get blown up onto shore on this side over here.
You think we can fit?
We try?
No.
Look at that wave! Oh my goodness! Woo! Helping out Dominica. It's Dominica, right?
Dominica.
Check it out, it's a shipping container. Looks like it just got washed up.
What do you think is in it?
I don't know.
Capri Sun?
Why Capri Sun?
Because that happened off Jupiter like a couple years ago, and there's Capri Sun everywhere.
They say the ocean's just littered with shipping containers that just fall off the ships. And I think they're the cause of a lot of boats sinking out in the middle of the ocean. A boat will just hit it. Wasn't that the basis of the movie? Was it Adrift? One of the movies where the boat was sinking. He hit a shipping container. There's proof. It definitely wasn't placed there. Definitely just washed up. Because they're like partially submerged in the ocean. They're like heavy and full of stuff. So they sit way, probably just barely sticking out of the surface in one corner or something. And boat comes along and hits it. I would never do that with a fiberglass bottom boat. I think it'll be all right. Let's go check out what's in the shipping container. Nothing. You guys found the only shade on the beach. I wonder if you could look up these numbers and see like where it should have been going or where it's from or something like that. I might try to do that. Look at this thing, it is just beat to heck. It'd make a good little surf shack. It's so hot today. Hasn't really been this hot. It's been nice and breezy and cool. Nothing. All right, you ready to get out of here? You ready to get out of here? Let's get out of here. It's a cool place, but it's kind of hard to walk on the rocks without shoes.
I'd call these rocks ankle breakers. You think you have a grip and then one rock slips out from under you. and then we're in trouble.
Going back in. I've got to put you in the dry bag because can't afford to break another camera.
Is that better?
Could be a fun little surfing wave. Kind of right on the rocks, but rideable.
I need you to keep going forward, please.
Whoa. I just saw a bunch of little fish go by.
We are hand lining with our yo-yo, and we're trying to catch a fish. We figured we could keep a yo-yo in the dinghy at all times, so whenever we're dinghying anywhere, we have something to fish with. Instead of like the rod and reel, if we were like going to a dock and then we wouldn't have anywhere to put it, or we'd have to walk around with it, this just hangs out in the dinghy. So far I have caught one jack.
Probably a little too dangerous in a relatively remote area. Dang it.
Right on the rocks.
Want to taste?
This is Marcus. Marcus is friends with Providence, who was our tour guide for the Indian River the other day, and Providence set us up with a tour with Marcus. Marcus took us to a local waterfall, really easy hike, and introduced us to a lot more of the flora and fauna in the area. Here Marcus is digging up some fresh ginger that he gave to us for a souvenir. Oh, wow. Look at that fresh ginger. What plant did you recognize that it was the...
This one.
Okay. Huh. And then the root system just grows these.
Yes.
Stop back here on your way back down, or?
Marcus drove us all through one of the parks in the area in his big passenger van, and even to a local fishing village. This is an old cassava factory.
The cassava you could make farine, bread, whatever.
And last but not least, we stopped for some fresh lemongrass that Marcus chopped down for us to take home. Check that out. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's the brightest, lowest rainbow I've ever seen.
Me too. So we've been taking you on a lot of our fun adventures lately, hiking and waterfall and diving and all this stuff, but we've been slacking on the boat life side of this whole adventure. So today we're going to bring you along for that. I am in charge of laundry and Billy is in charge of cleaning our nasty bottom. Now that we have a water maker, I have been doing bucket laundry, so that is a heck of a lot of fun. I'll show you how I do it. But let's see what Billy's doing first.
What is that stuff?
It's Oh no, we've just been getting this growth of this like green, long green algae only in the past couple months. The whole past year has been pretty good besides the past couple months. So I'm just scraping it off, and then I'll get in the water and I'll scrape all the rest of it off, plus whatever's on the bottom of the boat underneath the water surface. We'll be looking good and we'll be sailing quick because we won't have, oh no, I got blue bottom paint all over my feet. We won't have all this drag slowing us down.
But yes, we currently have a very long green mustache.
I'm going in the water. I'm gonna scrape the bottom of the boat while I'm down there. I'm going to replace the zincs that are on the back of our Max Prop feathering propellers. This one got a little wet, so it's already whatever, still fine. You'll see the ones that are down there already are pretty corroded. Probably should have changed them a little while back, but
So, laundry in the Caribbean. There are places to get your laundry done, but it can often be pretty expensive, and then you have the whole hassle of getting it on the dinghy, taking it there. A lot of places are drop-off service, so it's even more expensive, or you have to sit there and do it yourself, and some of the machines aren't great. So I've just been sticking to doing it myself. And the first couple times I did it, we only have one bucket and it took me forever. But I just realized that we have a Tupperware container that holds our extra sheets. So that is going to be my second bucket today, and hopefully it'll go a lot easier. But we haven't done it in a while, and we have a heck of a lot of laundry to do, including all of our sheets and our towels. Here goes nothing. This is my rinse bucket. This is going to be my wash bucket with the detergent. My dryer is our lifelines. If only you could help me. We're gonna add our detergent. You may be wondering how I agitate the water and get the clothes clean. And if you've never seen how dirty water gets when you do laundry, it's disgusting. Once that I feel that it is clean enough, I try to wring it out as best as possible before I put it in the rinse cycle so I don't get the fresh, clean rinse water all soapy. It's a really good hand and forearm workout. Sometimes I need to call in for backup. And that's one wash load. We got about 8 more to do. Just like everything, laundry is not going as planned today because Mother Nature has different plans. I have about 3/4 of it hanging on the lifelines to dry, and now they're getting a second rinse from the rain. Oh well, probably needed it anyways. But on the plus side, I was able to collect some extra rainwater and use less of our actual water, and I also figured out a way to wring our clothes alone without the Billy.
One step closer to being self-sufficient without me.
2 a.m. in the car playing our favorite song. Turn it up, windows down, we sing along. The summer night has just begun. The moon is bright, let's have some fun. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. morning, baby, don't leave. They don't need to know we're out here wild and free. They say we're crazy, it's too much. And yeah, we're crazy, deep in love. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. Oh, this is everything with you right next to me. So alive, and tonight I'm thinking that I don't wanna go. This is everything.
Well, that was beautiful. We saw some fish that we could possibly catch on the way back, so we're gonna try to troll, and then we'll find our way back to Jetty and go take her to the beach.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way.
Cheerio!
We got everything here, at least to stay alive. And the time that we share makes it all
got something?
worthwhile. Got this place on. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you.
Don't forget to subscribe.